It's March 1st. This is Van Life update number 60. Hard to believe we've had 60 daily updates. 60 daily updates. Who would have thought? Today I wanted to look back over the month of February and see what we've done over the last 28 days. So I need to pull up my statistics. If you go into YouTube Studio and look under Analytics, you get all kinds of interesting information. Bear with me. I know this may not be of interest to you, but I hope it'll be of some value because you can follow me along as I grow this YouTube channel. And if you want to, as a van lifer, start a YouTube channel following me, you can see what I do and watch my progress. I began my channel back on December the 20th with no content, no views, no subscriber, just a big fat zero. And as of today, looking back over the previous 28 days, my channel got 997 views, just almost 1,000 views. It looks like watch time was 34 hours, 34.8 hours, almost 35 hours. And I picked up 9 new subscribers. The 997 views represented a 245% increase over the previous month in January. The watch time hours was an 187% increase. The 9 subscribers represent a 50% increase over the month of January, so that's good. I have a lot more work to do, but we're headed in the right direction, I feel like. If I look at my most watched videos, the most popular, I see the one I did on February the 10th, Making Mistakes, got 436 views, which was much more than all the others. So Making Mistakes was my most watched video, and it looks like the average view duration was 2 minutes, which is good. Most of my videos, it looks like the top videos for this month, most have been ranging in the 35 to 55 views per video. I've had a whole slew of videos which get maybe 10 views. Over the last 28 days, it looks like I got about 38,000 impressions, which was a 177% increase over January. My impressions per click rate, which means people looking at my thumbnail and clicking on it, is 2%, which is probably about average. And the average view duration was 2 minutes, which is, I think, pretty good. If I can get people to stay for 2 minutes on average per video, I gotta feel like that's headed in the right direction. Of course, I want them to stay for the entire video, so I'll have to work on my retention rate, get people to stay longer and not drop out so fast. Monthly audience, 830. And you'll notice if you look at the graph, there's an upward trend, which is good. My monthly audience through February grew, and I picked up 9 new subscribers, which was good. If I look at age and gender, looks like the majority of my viewers are male, 61%, 38% are female, and they are all over the age of 55, which is what I would expect since I'm over 55. So my audience is going to be both male and female over the age of 55. In terms of the devices people are watching me on, it looks like mostly are a computer and mobile phone, although 14.5% are watching me on TV. If I were to ask for some advice from YouTube on how to improve, this is what it would tell me. Most people were watching me through the browse features, 64%. That's my top traffic source. I got 639 views from people browsing. Suggested videos, those videos that show up on the right side of your screen and are suggested for the YouTuber. I got 26% of the views from the suggested videos along the right side of the screen, and 3% from other YouTube channels. Insights. YouTube is telling me to keep optimizing for browsing, since that's where I'm getting most of my views. Continue focusing on high contrast thumbnails and intriguing titles, and stand out on a busy home feed. Take a look at which specific videos are suggesting your content. If you see a pattern, you might consider creating more content on those related topics. You can see since December the 20th, over the last 60 days, I began these daily updates on January the 1st. So actually, the channel has been around since December the 20th. So about 70 days is the channel. And I started out with 0. So in 70 days, I think I've created some pretty good numbers. It's about what you would want to see. Steady growth over a period of time. What else did I accomplish this month in February? Well, I did my daily updates, so that means I had 28 daily uploads. And believe it or not, it takes me 2 or 3 hours a day to do these uploads. It takes time to do the content, and the editing takes me about an hour and a half to do the editing, depending on how much I want to edit. I also started writing the funding guide I'm doing for vanlifers, which is going to help us raise funds to help support our lifestyle. I wrote 18 chapters. I've got the first draft written. I'll need to go into those 18 chapters now and do some editing, and then I'll start working on the workbook. So I got that done. I also added content to both my wish list notes, and I also began a tools list. I watch videos every day of other vanlifers, and I take notes. I take notes about the van build out. I take notes about the tools they're using. I take tips and try to learn all I can about building out a van and maintaining a van. And I began a tools list and started adding a list of tools that I'm going to need to purchase before I hit the road. So I continue to do that on a daily basis. I also this month had to deal with some car repairs. I had a radiator leak. If you look back at some of the previous videos earlier in the month, you'll see me dealing with a radiator leak, and so hopefully the replacing the cap on the reservoir of the radiator is all that's going to be needed. I'll also need to get an oil change this week. And also this month, I firmed up my decision to build out a van rather than try to find a used van that was already built out as an RV. I want to buy a cargo van that's empty in the back, that's a shell, and then I'll begin to build out the van myself as I go along. So there you have it. There's the update for today. Day number 60, looking back over the previous month. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate it. I hope you will stay with me and watch me on a regular basis. I'll be doing these daily updates for the entire year. Please hit the subscribe button and ring that bell. You'll know that I'll be uploading on a daily basis, and so you can check in and see what I'm doing on that particular day. Thanks for being with me. Go out and have a good day, and we will see you tomorrow.